Norman Lear, oh, hello. Oh, okay. Sorry. Opa. All right, we're good, okay. Norman Lear utterly transformed television comedy, making it at once more honest, less filtered, and much, much funnier. Above all, he took a form, the sitcom, that was scared of its own shadow and drove it straight into the lion's den of Vietnam-era politics. In All in the Family, the blue-collar, lovable bigot Archie Bunker, with his kinder, more liberal family, played out the social and political tensions of the time. Lear also created Sanford and Son, a comedy about an irascible junk dealer played by Redd Foxx. One Day at a Time chronicled the adventures of a single mother with 2 daughters. Good Times focused on a blue-collar black family and a Chicago housing project, while The Jeffersons featured a feisty entrepreneur moving on up. For creating a body of work that politicized the personal, personalized the political, Norman Lear receives an Individual Peabody Award.
My guest is a producer, all caps producer, of some of the most popular shows on TV.
What is screaming about? What's going on? I'm dancing, governor! A dynamite!
Not only that, but I ripped my pants for you.
There's a reason Richard Nixon put Norman on his enemies list. To be able to talk about real life and real issues. Forget how controversial they are. They're real.
Tell me, Walter, that I'm doing the right thing, not having the baby.
For you, Maude, for me. In the privacy of our own lives, you're doing the right thing.
I love you, Walter Finley.
Television can be broken into 2 parts. BN and AN. Before Norman and after Norman.
What are you saying America, love it or leave it?
That's right, because this is American land that I love.
Well, I love it too, Mr. Bunker, and it's because I do it. I protest when I think things are wrong.
And stand beside her. And guide her.
The right to dissent is the principle upon which this country was based.
With the light from above.
Listen to me. It's lies like you who don't listen to reason. I mean, you're not listening to anything. You're totally closed-minded. You're president! You're president! You're president! Not anymore! I'm leaving! You're president!
Get away from me. My home, sweet home.
Unfortunately, my best friend and mentor, Norman Lear, couldn't be with us tonight, and that has nothing to do with me, right? I mean, he told me he was busy. He's probably busy, right? Well, anyway, here he is from LA.
Hi. I'll be 95 in July, and already I'm receiving an award for lifetime achievement. It's kind of fun being my age, however. These days, I find I get applause just for getting out of a chair. Walking across a room can earn me a standing ovation. And then there is tonight. What can I say? I could not hold the Peabody Award in a higher regard, nor could I be more grateful to receive it, especially in the company of the ITBS. It's for lifetime achievement, I'm told. When I think of achievement in my lifetime, I often recall a character I created early in my professional life, a character I've loved for, well, some 70 years now. And while he speaks to me heart and soul, I have never chosen to share him until tonight. I thought of him as a celebrated and oft-quoted family and business counselor. And I wondered what advice he might have for me on receiving tonight's Peabody Award. So here is what this wisest of men, Dr. Royal S. Gunderson, had to say to me. Understand, Norman, that when you seek to elicit a response from me as to the quixotic modality in which you could or should effect a perceptible humility upon receipt of your Peabody, I smile to think that the paroxysm of edification, not to mention its luminescence, is directly connected to the rung of the ladder that the Peabody sits upon. Despite, and I say this with no masturbatory intention, Norman, despite your understandable inclination to redress the grievances of what the press might judge to be Trumpian locutions, do what you do, Norman, and shun the preponderance of platitudinous megalomania so pervasive in our incipient culture, and bless the fates that brought you to this moment and before this wonderful crowd. And then, Norman, say thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.